Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Will with Stockmate. Hopefully, you're having a great day today. We're going to be going over C3.AI stock today. This is a company that to me is kind of similar to Palantir, but it's much smaller at this point. But they've had some good alliances we're going to be going over. For those of you guys that would like to learn how to invest in tech and surround yourself with other traders and investors and get our digital asset playbook for free, click that first link down below. So, this is C3.AI's website. You can see they say this is enterprise AI. There's some notable articles here. The first one we see, C3.AI and Microsoft forged strategic alliance to accelerate enterprise AI adoption. So partnership with Microsoft there. I don't know how intensive it is, but it is pretty cool. Then we see they partnered with Shell. That's always a good big company to partner with because they probably have a lot of data and they have a lot of things going on. And so C3.AI to digitally transform Shell is good news. U.S. Air Force increases aircraft readiness using C3.AI readiness. So these are some of the things that we can see. Now, one of the things that we want to look at with the stock here, it was up 2.4% today. Unlike me, I think it was down 1%. Except we had a nice trade today on TSLL. So far, we're up. We're up on everything, actually, except for some crypto. Now, this stock is absolutely crushing it the past month. So here was November 18th. $26 a share. It shot up to what was 42% from that point. It's at $37 a share right now. Whew. I think that there's no definite pattern. I mean, if we're looking at this, long-term RSI, long-term MACD, kind of in this range, it looks overextended. Over the moving average, it looks overextended. But I want to ask you, have you ever seen something that looks overextended continue upwards? That's my question. Have you ever seen that? I remember saying the same thing about Apple stock, right? So let's take a look at the news has been really good. Okay, quick check. I just want to check. I don't want to be caught in the dark here. $4 billion market cap. Okay, so for reference, a company like Palantir, it's kind of similar. Actually, it's even recommended on Google when I searched it. Palantir is around 170 billion market cap, something like that. So it's still a pretty small company, but up and coming, okay? But it's big enough that you're not risking, I mean, I don't want to say risking, but you're not investing in a penny stock here, okay? They're established. I think they IPO'd back in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So the trend was really consistent, right, from here to here. We saw it. Basically, this trend right here was, you could say it was pretty dang consistent, right? You can see that uptrend. It broke out above previous highs at $29, shot up and then shot back down to probably retest, was that $30 price range a little bit before continuing up. So what you have now is a breakout that potentially could continue up. It looks like a little bit of a consolidation up here, okay? So pretty clear consolidation if we see it just go sideways. If we drop back into this trend channel one more time, okay, I think that right there could give us some indication. It's a little tough to say to actually do this. It looks like we'd see it pull back as it just did. If it's truly bullish, which it could be, wow, this thing's wiggling somewhere in here. So if you see, I have this trend here that we kind of mapped out that is touching on the higher lows here. If it's going to continue that new trend, okay, we could see it pull back down here at $36 and continue back up. Regardless, it looks like it will most likely sell off here. If there's an extreme bull case, we'd be looking at something more or less similar to what we saw with Palantir. And that would look something more like you take this point right here and you drop it in like that. And this right here is going to be the new support right here. So as you can see, this is a previous resistance level. Consolidation right there. So it's going to actually bounce right here and continue this uptrend. And then next, in that case, the next price target would be somewhere in here, okay, around 8% potentially. If it's going to continue this bull run, it could be about 10% if we're seeing that. Now, we could also see it obviously sell back down as we mapped out that support and resistance, could see it go back down. If it's going to continue that bull, we could see it go up 10% here to $40 a share. I'm curious what the C3 notable price targets are. It looks like Zacks had it $36 or up to $40, up to $40 on Bazinga. Most recent, what do we have? Because that's ChatGPT. This is, yeah, nothing as soon as, okay. Yeah, nothing crazy. We got $40 price targets. Bank of America in October had a price target that they lowered that I was having trouble finding actually. Let's see if they have it. Yeah, I don't even see it. How funny is that? Okay, $24. $20. Bank of America set $20. But that's the thing, it's before the elections. That's October 2nd. It's really hard. There's not any official price targets that I see for C3. If I personally had to set a price target, I'd start a little bit here. Earnings. How are they doing? Year over year change, 42%. Okay. Revenue of 87 million. So 91 million. So 2 hours ago. Okay. They had their earnings today, I believe. Or yesterday. Okay, anyway. What I'm seeing here, there's a lot of people betting on the stock, it seems. The volume's definitely up. It's AI based, which makes sense. But what I'm seeing for a lot of price targets are at $40. What I'm seeing for the revenue doesn't look too good, and that's not terrible because why? The reflection of value is oftentimes over time will come back to the true value, but in the nearer term, even for a couple of years, sometimes a stock will trade based on the reflect of the future growth and where it's headed. And so we could see them, partnering with some notable companies like Microsoft. We see them in the AI space. So it's like, what do we see? So 87 million in the quarter in July 2024. They're growing at 20%, 18% year over year in revenue. 325 million in the past year. 310 million annual revenue. Okay. That's interesting. All right, so they're at 325 million, and Their market cap is just a little bit over 4 or a little bit under 5 billion. That's actually really, really similar to what we've seen with Palantir. That's funny. Palantir. Okay, so Palantir did double the revenue that they did. So they did 700 million. That's September quarter. Okay, so they did 700 million in the quarter. Or is that year to date? Year over year. Okay. No, they're doing over 2 billion in revenue. It's not really comparable at all, actually. So, and let me make sure that's right. 2 billion, yeah, 1.9 to 2 billion 2023. So you're probably like, yeah. Okay. So overall, I'm not fully bullish. I'd say have some caution. I'm gonna do some more research on this one. Seems a little overextended, but I like the future of AI and how it looks. So I'll be updating you guys with this one probably in the near future. Make sure to subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date. Do consider hitting that thumbs up down below. And if you want to watch me trade live at Market Open, feel free to check out that second link down below. Simply put, you can watch me trade live at Market Open, get access to a bunch of resources that will help you to be able to take the guessing out of trading. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hey, baby. Hi.